Hello everybody, my name's Mallory and I'm the Oily Vocalist, and I'm going to do a makeup tutorial for you with my Savvy Minerals from Young Living. So I have all my makeup in this small little pouch that I actually got from Young Living. So as you can see, this is what I look like before makeup, and I'm going to go through my whole makeup process and show you how that works. So I almost every night put frankincense on my skin, but I skipped a couple nights. So I'm gonna just start by putting a little frank on my face, and it's for fine lines and wrinkles, and I just kind of roll it all over the place. It has a roller tip, and after I always do my neck. Don't ever neglect your neck. Okay, and then I just rub it all in, and then I put some coconut oil to hydrate first, because you want your face to be well moisturized before you use the minerals. This is the coconut oil that I use. It is fractionated coconut oil. I ordered this on Amazon. You're well moisturized, and you can use any moisturizer. I often just use coconut oil because it's easiest for me. I don't know. I just really love the hydration feeling of the coconut oil. Then you're gonna open up your makeup pouch. All right, here we go. So first off, I use the misting spray when I apply my foundation. The foundation that I use, let me just quickly show you what the makeup bag looks like inside. So I got my brushes on the sides, and then all of the foundation, the blush, and everything goes in the middle. Here is the foundation I use. It's called Warm Number 2. I saw a girl do a tutorial yesterday, and I felt like her skin was lighter than mine, and she was using Warm Number 3. So I might try Warm Number 3 once I run out of this one. And yeah, so I thought that was interesting. Maybe I can handle a darker color. What you want to do is you want to shake the powder out into the lid, and then you will use your brush to scoop it out of the lid and then onto your face. So I just do this and tap some of it out, and then it's actually there is a foundation brush from Young Living. So you can see it says the Savvy Minerals there. So this is actually, it has a label right on it. It says foundation brush, so you know what to use. And I just grab the powder like this, so it's on the brush, and then I use the misting spray, and I just spray it once, and then I just start applying. So I did see a really cool tip yesterday about starting in the middle of your face and working your way out, because you want more in the middle of your face, because that's the brightening point. You want here to be more bright, and then it kind of cascades back. So I'm going to do that now when I apply this. So I'm actually really low on my powder, so what I do is flip it out upside down, and then you can actually see, if you look in here, you can actually see the powder and watch it as you kind of tap it through the holes. So that's really helpful for when you're running low. And then you have a whole bunch in the lid. Ta-da! Magic. Okay, so I'll show you again. So actually that was too much, but that's okay. I'll just tap a little bit of it off, and then spritz it, and then start applying it like so. And yeah, you just keep doing that process. So I'll tell you guys, I actually order my makeup for free with all my points from buying my oils. So if you're not on Essential Rewards yet, it's a monthly box. You're required to spend a minimum of $50 a month, and when you spend that $50, you earn 5 points. If you spend $100, you earn 10 points, and you can rack up your points and then buy free stuff. So that's how I buy all of my makeup. So every month I actually do the 300 PV, so I get all of the Young Living freebies for the month. They give you freebies for hitting like $100, $190, $250, and $300, I think. So each tier that you hit, there's another freebie that you get, and every month it's different. So it's like, it gets me so much stuff. And then on top of that, that means I'm earning 30 points per month. So I'm quickly racking up money to buy more things that I need for my house. So I get the makeup, all of the makeup. I just ordered their new mascara that they have. I'm gonna add a little bit more to the lid. I just ordered their new mascara. I have their old mascara, so I'll be using that now and showing you that. But they have 2 new mascaras out, like forget what they're called, but they're supposed to be like more like full creating more of a full effect to your eyelashes. So that's pretty cool. Those are coming in the mail this week probably. Okay, so I'm adding more. So this month I ordered all of my oils and they just came in the mail. I also got the chocolate and vanilla protein powder, so I'm gonna be making a smoothie later after this tutorial. Maybe I'll do another tutorial on making a smoothie with their protein powder, and it's really, really good. And it's really cool because it has a little bit of whey protein and then a little bit of vegetarian protein. So it's like a mix of the two. It's not vegan, but it's not all whey, which is nice. So you get like more vitamins, more nutrients, and it's better. So I like it a lot. And so yeah, it's called Essential Rewards, and you get all those freebies, you get your points, and that's how I ordered all my brushes. I got all my brushes for free when I used my points. I get so much stuff for free. It's amazing. So that's how I got my makeup, and I've been using this makeup for months now. Let's see, I'm gonna kind of go in and use. So the coolest part about this makeup is when you're putting it on, it looks nice and light, which is great because you don't want anything like heavy and dirty on your face, which I've had makeup like that in the past. It feels like I'm painting my face. It just seems so weird that we all just like paint our face like that. But I still love using makeup, and this just gives a lighter feel. And then also once like 10 minutes, not even 10 minutes, maybe even like 3 to 5 minutes after you apply it, you think it looks pretty good, but then like 5 minutes later it will look bomb. It's like it dries or something, and then all of a sudden you're like, whoa, I look flawless. I'm sort of losing the light. I'm gonna shift over here. It's not like late in the day, it's just kind of an overcast day. Okay, so let's see, where are some areas I need to, so you're supposed to do like this circular buffing effect, but sometimes I do a combination of the circular buffing and just like pulling it around my face. And as you can see, I kind of do lots of layers, and I think that's what gives it that really perfect, flawless look, is the fact that I do like a few layers of this powder. This might be the last one. Sometimes I'll go less, sometimes I'll go more. I want to go a little more right now to show you guys like how amazing it is. So do a little extra here in like the pimple areas. Got one there. And if I wanted to go over that area more, I would just like kind of press it in more and it'll start to disappear. All right. Cool. All right, so I only have a warm number 2 as far as my color of foundation I have, but some people get a lighter foundation color. Maybe they'll get like one of the cool colors and do the brightening under the eyes. So I'll show you that with mine, but you can also do it with a lighter foundation color. So you would just get some of the foundation, And so the bright points of your face are right here. Right here. I might even bring it up to here. And then here on the bridge of your nose, right at the tip of your lip, and on your chin. But I'm just gonna do it under my eyes to give it a little extra foundation where we might have some darker points, some like eye bags a little bit. So there we go. So I hope you guys are following along, or if you are they're thinking about ordering your Savvy Minerals, I hope this video is helpful. I love watching other Savvy Mineral videos on YouTube to see what other people are doing and just to make sure it's the right buy for me before I buy it, you know? So I watched so many videos and I wanted to do the whole non-toxic lifestyle. So that's why I just went ahead and got these and tried it out, and I'm loving it. So I use this stuff every day. Okay, so next I'm going to show you, this is the bronzer brush, and it says it right there, bronzer. So really easy to follow, nothing too confusing. I just have one bronzer. It's called Crowned All Over. So it's a really pretty color. I think there's only 2 bronzers they have. And last time I got a different one, and this time I accidentally got the wrong bronzer, but I really like it too. So I've tried both, and they're both really great on my skin. I can't remember what the other one was called, but this one's called Crowned All Over. So it was already in the lid, and I just kind of like grabbed it with the bronzer brush. Not a whole lot. You can see that there's not very much on there. So I do really small amounts of the bronzer because I don't want to like make my face look crazy. So I just do really light circular all the way up into my hair because I don't want it to look patchy in the front. I want it to look like it naturally is starting right at my hairline. So I kind of like go into my hairline and pull down a little bit. So there's the bronzer. You can see it's not on this side, but it's on that side. Okay, so now I need a little bit more. So I'll show you how I like tap just a little bit. With the foundation, I tap out a lot. Oops, I did too much. But with this, I go really, really light and careful and go like carefully slow because I don't want my face to be orange. Okay, so I'm grabbing it. Still, doesn't look like there's a ton on there, but it'll still show. Do a little spritz and do the same thing as the other side. So I kind of stay in the line here that draws from like the top of your ear down to like the corner of your mouth. Kind of so you're outlining your cheek because this whole area is like bloop, little cheekbone. So I kind of try to stay in that area. But if you're trying to actually get the sun-kissed look, technically the sun, when it comes down, it's gonna hit right here on your forehead, it's gonna hit your nose, and it's gonna hit your cheeks. So that's kind of like the effect, and maybe like right here, because your brow bone pops out. So it's hitting all like the bones in your face that are protruding, maybe even a little bit here. So that's the idea of bronzer. So I'm gonna try to like follow those areas. This bronzer also has like a little bit of a, not sparkle, but like a shimmer to it, which is really pretty. It's not too much. So I'm gonna keep just kind of filling it in so I am going below where the sun would have hit to create that shadow. So kind of like a contour. Some people won't contour with bronzer, but they'll contour with a darker foundation. So I was using warm number 2 foundation. So I would maybe get one of the really dark foundations and use that as a contouring. I haven't tried that before, but I'm sure it would look amazing. And then you get more of a matte contour look. Whereas right now I'm being a little bit more simple, only using one foundation, one bronzer, one blush. But if you wanted to get more colors, then you could do more of a cool contouring effect. And then you would contour in this area. It's supposed to be to show like a more sunken in kind of skinny face look. But yeah, like I said, I use the bronzer to kind of do both the sun-kissed look and the cheek contouring all in one. So I like it a little bit simple and more, I don't know, easy to do. So I didn't put a whole lot. I'm still going. Normally this wouldn't take me so long, but since I'm talking and everything, it's kind of taking longer. Normally this is pretty quick, but so I wanted to make sure to go through all the steps with you though. So I just kind of like go along my forehead. Sometimes I'll hold my hair back, a little bit here and here. And since I didn't put a whole lot on my brush, you don't really see it that much. So that's why I go very small bits at a time. So I don't like create a giant orange forehead and then think, oh man, now I gotta wipe it all off. And then my foundation will get wiped off. And that would be a bummer. So I go carefully like this. You can even like, because this technically the sun would hit you here, you know? So it's kind of like to make you look a little bit more tan. Which normally when I wear a bathing suit and go out in the sun, I will wear a hat. So my face doesn't usually get as tan as my body. So you can see I got like sunburnt. So normally my face does stay lighter. And I just got the Young Living sunblock, so I'm going to be wearing that on my face and my neck to protect my skin. So my face will probably be less tan looking after that, maybe. Unless I go out in the sun so much this summer that it just tans anyways. But anyways, the whole point is like if you do want to protect your face and keep it baby soft and white, then by wearing lots of sunblock, then you can recreate your tan with your bronzer. So I love the bronze look, as you can tell. Love that vibe. So, oh yeah, I forgot to do my missing. Sometimes if you apply it dry, you won't like see it showing up as well as if you spray it with this setting spray, then you'll really see it, the color pop out on your skin more. So I'm gonna do one more layer, I think. And like I said, this normally wouldn't take so long. It's just because I'm like looking into a phone rather than a mirror. Makes it a little bit more difficult, but normally this wouldn't take so long. I just want to make sure that this bronze is going all the way up so it looks like I was actually kissed by the sun. I might even do a little bit on my chin and my, oh yeah, I forgot to mention that. So the sun does hit you a little bit on your nose and a little bit on your chin when you're actually in the sun. So you can do more or less of this depending on your preference. Okay, cool. I feel good about that. So I'm gonna put away my bronzer brush and I'll just show you really quick as I use my brushes. I can pull them in and out of these tidy little pockets, so it makes it really easy to keep everything organized. And then this little pouch in the middle is where the blush is gonna be, which we're gonna do next. So the blush I don't have from Young Living yet because I'm still using up this other one that I just still have. So, but I am using the Young Living blush brush. I don't know if you can see it. It says it on there. It says it on there. So I do like a little swoop, swoop, and very carefully, lightly dust so that you're not too rosy. So that's how I apply it. I do like the apples and then up a little bit. Some people put it up here. I don't usually often do that, but since I just wiped it off all on my cheeks, there's not very much left on my brush, so I'm gonna do a very slightly tiny, dainty brush stroke on my temples. Okay, so that's it for blush. Blush is really easy and light. Okay, so then the next thing I do, where is it? Where's that thing? Did I leave it in the bathroom? I might have. Let me go run to the bathroom really quick. One sec. Oh no, it's right here. It's right here. Okay, so this thing, I've had it for a long time from like a CVS or something. So the comb folds up. This part stays out. But this is what I use to brush my eyebrows. I actually just saw a video yesterday of someone brushing them downwards. No, that doesn't seem right. For some reason when they did it, it looked right, but I brush them up-ish and back. And so if you need to fill your eyebrows, this is how you do it. I also will use either a piece of toilet paper to wipe the foundation off my lips, because that'll happen as you're putting it on. But right now I'm using my hand. Okay, so this is, so as you can see, I've used these so much that I've wiped off the logo, but that's only because I use a lot of essential oils and they remove stuff like this. So that's why that disappeared. But this is the Savvy Minerals Multitasker. I don't think you can read that blurry, but it's the Savvy Minerals Multitasker. It's the dark. Let's see. Oh yeah, the color is dark. So I did order a lighter color before this one, and it was way too light. My eyebrows definitely need dark. So what I'm gonna do, I usually tap it like this to make sure the powder falls down before I take the lid off, because I don't want like an explosion of black powder everywhere. This one I always be so careful, because with the foundation it doesn't really matter, it's light cream color, but this is pretty dark, so I'm always super duper careful. I can just see myself bumping something and knocking it all over the place, and an explosion of black powder would be everywhere. That would be terrible. So so that's what it looks like. So you can see how it gets really full. Sometimes I'll like tap it back so like some of the powder falls back down in there, because I just don't like having so much risk of making a mess. So very carefully, then I go in and I grab a very small amount, like even less than that actually. Start less is more, because you don't want to look crazy. So I just put it like this, right? Pretty much that could be enough, but I go kind of like in a little bit here. You can like straighten the line at the top a little bit. And that's pretty much all I have to do. If I want to get really picky though, I could try to fill this right here. So my eyebrows are definitely patchy. And there you go. Ooh la la. Okay, so then I'll do the other one. So I do get a very small amount, and it seems to almost cover the whole eyebrow. I think I do one or two dabs in the dish of pigment. Haven't gotten my eyebrows waxed in a while. As you can probably tell, they're pretty thick right now. Okay. And that's it. All done. I could have even gone like lighter, I guess. They're still a little bit dark. Okay, so that's the eyebrows. Yay. Okay, so I have the Young Living chapstick. Cinnamon is pretty cool because it's pretty like spicy on your lips, tingly, which in my opinion like makes them look fuller. So I do a little bit of chapstick, and then so I'm going to show you like my eyeshadow using these products without actually having an eyeshadow palette. So I have this bigger brush from Young Living, from Savvy Minerals, and it's called Veil. So this is supposed to be for applying veil, but I don't often wear veil because it's kind of a little too much Shazam for me. So I use this brush to like blend my cheeks so they don't look too pink or too bronze. I kind of use it as like one of those buffer things. And I blend it like that and pull it back so I don't, just to make sure I don't look crazy. What you're supposed to do with the veil brush, so I have veil. I like to use it on occasion. It is, it looks like the foundation, but if you open it up, it is sparkly like diamond dust. So this is what it looks like. Okay, and then I will go ahead and just put it on to show you what it looks like. So I'm gonna tap a very, very small amount into the lid because this is the stuff that'll make you look like a glazed donut if you aren't careful. So here we go. Okay, like the smallest of the smallest amount. And you're supposed to put it right here. So I actually naturally have like a sheen to my face because I put on that coconut oil. Some people like that and some people don't. I like it because I think it makes you, so the things that make you look youthful are hydrated skin and full hair. I've read that somewhere. Even your lashes and your eyebrows, the more full that they look, then the younger you look. And a dewy face makes you look younger because, I don't know, you look more youthful and less aged, I guess. So that's why I like to have that dewy look. So this is supposed to, I think, mimic it, but some people these days use it as more of like a decorative artsy thing, and that you can get like all these different colors of highlighters. It's basically a highlighter, so I forgot to mention that. So it's basically a highlighter, and you just like dust it right along your cheekbone. And like I told you, I'm not gonna do a whole lot because I'm not used to wearing it. I think I need a little bit more for this side, for my right cheekbone. Okay, I got a little bit. Okay, so this is how much I took out. Not a lot. Can you see that? Oop. So a very small amount. Try to shake it up so I can like evenly get it on the brush. And I'll do this side. Okay. I think it did add a little pretty shine, actually. And it has like a opaly iridescent look too. So that's also why I don't use it a ton, because in my opinion, it's not the most natural looking look. And I like to just look pretty natural. But this would be so fun for people who love like going crazy with their makeup and like getting really fun with it. And you would love this. It is so shiny, so shimmery. I'll show you on my hand just so you can see the effect. Okay, so I put a little on my finger. Let's see. I'll show you right here. Maybe here. So you can see it almost is like purple. Let me get up a little bit more. So there you go. I hope you can see that. Reminds me of like a mermaid. Like mermaid skin. Okay, so I actually use that for my eyes. So one day I'll buy the eyeshadow palette, but I haven't yet. And so instead for now, I opened up my powder that I used for my eyebrows. It's called the Dark Multitasker. Sometimes there's like enough in the lid that I can just start there. So I want a very, very small amount because this is super pungent powder. So I'm going to use this to create a shadow. So I just stay right up in here. Okay, see, that's already plenty. And then put it on this one. And then I'll start doing like a circle to kind of bring it down here. Like this. there is something on my lens. There we go. Okay. So it's pretty easy to just stick the brush like where you're, you know, right under your brow line. You can even like stick your finger in there. Sorry if that grosses you out. But that's where you want it, because that's the crease of your eye. And that is where you want to put the dark powder. So you could get darker with it if you wanted to. I'm going to leave it right there. But if you wanted more smoky, you just would get a little bit more of the black and just add a little bit more, and it will start turning more black, getting darker. But I leave it there. So then, oh, I forgot to tell you, this is another of the Savvy Minerals that comes in the brush set, and it says blending on it. So it's, I like it because it's like, this brush is very like movable to like paint around. And then for a more precise thing, I'm going to use this one. It's got a shorter brush and it's called eyeshadow. So makes sense that we're using it for this. So all these brushes came in a kit from the Young Living. Okay, so now I'm going to, oh wait, not veil yet. I'm going to use my bronzer. So this is the bronzer that I was putting on my cheekbones. So I'm going to get a little bit and put it now. So you remember how I started from the back this way? Now I'm going to start from this way and just bring it back into the dark color. So this is really nice, so then you don't have to like get an extra eyeshadow palette necessarily. You just use what you got. And that's it. Cool. Now, third step. So that was, step one was the dark powder, which is called dark multitasker. The second part was adding the bronzer. And then I'm gonna just clean my brush because I'm gonna use it again by just like getting all the stuff in my hand so I can use it for the next color. Okay, cool. So it's good to go. Now I'm gonna grab the veil and show you what I do with veil. So I start by putting just a little bit here, bloop, just like that. And then I'll put a little bit even on the beginning of the lid. Cool. So you could go further with this also if you wanted to, and bring it along the lid like this to brighten your eyes some more. So you can see how pretty this veil is. It's like very bright. So there it is. That's as much as I do. Might do a little bit more here actually. You could even put it along this area. Let me get a little bit more. So you could skip this step, but if it's like you're going out at night and want to like make it even fancier, just put it on this area like that. Cool. Okay, so next I'm gonna close up all these containers so I don't make a mess and spill it everywhere. And what I'm gonna show you is the Young Living mascara. So, oops, I got powder all over it. Okay, so this is the Young Living, oh, sorry, wrong way. That's my Glamnatic, I'll show you that next. This is the Young Living Savvy Minerals mascara. Okay, so I'm gonna apply this stuff. And then after this, I'm gonna show you how to put on false eyelashes, which I get mine from Glamnetic. It was my first time getting like false eyelashes and actually using them. And an internet thing totally sold me with an ad and I just bought them. So you could use the false eyelashes without doing this part, but I wanted to show you. Someone told me to make false eyelashes look more legit is to put mascara on your real lashes first and then put the false eyelashes on top, and then it blends together better. And I just saw a cool trick. Oh, what was it? Oh, I think it was like the foundation maybe. Oh gosh, I shouldn't have said anything because now I forgot. But it was a lengthening idea on how to put like powder on your eyelashes first and then put the mascara on, because it will make them longer looking. Or the mascara will like clump onto the powder and like help lengthen them. So I was telling you how I like the all natural look. So normally I wouldn't go all out like I am right now. Like I probably wouldn't have done that too much of the eyeshadow. Sometimes I'll just wear the eyeshadow with just the bronzer. I'll just use bronzer as eyeshadow, but I really wanted to show you guys like the full look and the potential of this makeup. So I'm gonna go a little glam right now. So I did coat on the mascara a lot more than I normally would, just to show you how it can lengthen. So if you wait a couple seconds and then keep going at it, you can lengthen them more, make them more full. Just keep filling them in. Ooh, you can really see the iridescent veil on my cheek there. Okay. So that is what this mascara can do. I'll tell you the name of this mascara. I don't think I told you, because now Young Living released 2 other mascaras, which I have them coming in the mail. So I'll do another video about that. This one is called Black. It's just the black plain old mascara that they have. I don't think it has a special name, but the new ones do. They're like lengthening and something like that. So I'm gonna let my lashes dry a little, and not bad. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you my Glamnetic eyelashes. Where did I put them? I literally thought I brought them over here. Okay, let me go get them. So this is the eyeliner to apply the lashes. So let me grab the lashes themselves. Okay, so I had just set them right down on the bathroom counter. Okay, so this is what they look like. Of course, you can get any lashes. You don't have to have these, but I'll show you these since that's what I'm using. So I have 2 sets. This is actually the more relaxed, all natural look, whereas the other ones I have are very, very glam. They're even more. So I'm trying to wait for my eyelashes to dry. Okay, so what you do is you apply this eyeliner to the line of like, the edge of your lid, and then let it dry like 10 seconds, and then these eyelashes will magnetically stick onto your eye. Okay, so here we go. And I try to do a really clean line. It's not easy, but I'm gonna do my best. So here we go. All right, I'm gonna let that dry. I always hold my breath and then I'm like, oh my God. Okay, so next part. I'm gonna use my left hand. I'm left-handed, by the way. I'm always really good at doing this one and not as good at the other one. Okay, here we go. I got this. All right. Okay, almost to the end of the lid. I was getting nervous and I'm gonna mess it up, but I got this, I got this. All right, here we go. Oh, I see a bug flying around. Okay, almost there. Okay, I think that's good enough. Okay. Some people will like to go all out with this and go for it. You can do like cat eye craziness, and I just try to do a really simple line. I always have a hard time making that go to a point right there, but it'll be fine. It does not need to be perfect. Okay, so we're getting there. Ooh, I forgot one step. Like if I'm getting like that real smoky eye and I really want it to stand out at nighttime, like if you're gonna go out at night, you always wanna like do a little bit more. You can get your smaller brush, this one. It's the one called eyeshadow brush, and your multitasker. I totally forgot this step. Get a very little bit, and you can even go along your bottom right here to like bring your eyes out more. So I'm gonna do that. Try not to mess up. I'm gonna look in the mirror, I think. I should have done it before the eyeshadow, but too late. So you can see there's a little bit more edge down here. More of a smoky eye. Ooh la la, I like. Looks pretty good. Okay, so that it was the multitasker. I'm using such a small amount of everything. And now we're ready to stick the eyelashes on. So the cool thing about these, so they're from Glamnetic, Glamnetic, is that after I'm done wearing them, I put them back in this box and they're magneted into the box, and then they magnetize onto my lashes. Okay, so here we go. You just close your eye and line it up. Ah, I can't see. And now it's on. You know what, I might scoot it down a little bit. It's too close to that way. So I'm gonna move it more this way. And you can always trim these with scissors if they're too long for your eye. I've actually worn this one so many times that when I peel them off later, the eyeliner sticks to the magnets. And so, and then I put them back. So I'm really supposed to clean the eyeliner off of the lashes before I put them in the box. So that might be why it's having a little bit of an issue sticking. All right, now, so after this video, I'm gonna have to go in here and clean these things. So, because yeah, they're not actually sticking very well, which is not normal. Normally they just like, they clip right on your eye. Okay. Yep, it's giving me issues. Usually does not happen at all. Okay. There we go. That was a little harder than I thought it was gonna be because, like I said, I think I need to clean them. So apologies for that, you guys. I'm just gonna like pull that color up so it matches there. Okay, all right. that's in, and that's the complete look. I think all I'm missing is lips. So let me grab, I'll give you a little walkthrough of my place as I go grab my lipstick. So that's where I was sitting, doing this tutorial with you guys, going down the hallway. Okay, so the latest lipstick that I have from Young Living, actually I'll show you a few of them. So, okay, so I got 3 kinds. Very pink, less pink, and then even less pink, more of like a brown. And I'll show you all 3. Get some toilet paper to wipe it off in between. Okay. So, here we go. All right. So I'll show you the really hot pink one first because it's the one I don't really wear that often. So these are all from Young Living. I don't get like detailed. I just kind of close my lips on it and wipe it back and forth. So that's how I put this lipstick on. So there is the very pink. I'll tell you the color name. So this is called, where's the color name? Headliner. So this one's called Headliner. I'm gonna take my hair down too, so it looks a little bit prettier. Actually, Headliner is really pretty. I might wear it later. Very springy and pink and cute. Okay, and now I'm gonna wipe it off and show you the next one. So the Young Living lipstick, all of the makeup is non-toxic and essential oil infused. So that's why I love buying all of their stuff. It's really safe for you to use and for your skin, because when you put this on your skin, it gets soaked into your skin. So you want it to be safe stuff. This one's my favorite. As you can tell, it's almost totally gone, but I think I have enough to show you the color. This one is called Journey. So it is really like subtle and natural looking. That's probably why it's my favorite. See, when you have like more of a subtle lip with these crazy flamboyant eyes, it kind of dulls it down a little bit. It doesn't make it too like crazy and like more of like an everyday kind of wear if you like your eyes to stand out a lot. And so that one is Journey. Really pretty. Next is the baby pink one. It's called Abundant. Definitely more pink, but still nice and subtle. So there it is. And I will just leave that one on. I wish I had brushed my hair for this. I'm not going anywhere. I'm literally just doing this tutorial for fun. Just show you guys the makeup. So, voila. That is the complete look. And I hope you like this tutorial. Wow, it's 50 minutes long. I hope you like this tutorial. My name's Mallory. I'm the Oily Vocalist, and I live in Clearwater, Florida. I sing for a living, and so I got into oils because I wanted to support my overall health, but mostly my lung health and my throat health. And so that's why I got into oils. And here I am a year later, and I have all of these gorgeous oils up here. I use all of their makeup. I use their soap, their shampoo, their dish soap, their everything for your whole household is available on the Young Living website, and it's amazing. And the best part is all the makeup I just showed you I buy for free, because every time you buy essential oils or anything from the Young Living website, you get rewarded through Essential Rewards. You get freebies and you earn points, and every time you spend $1 you get, actually every time you spend $10 you get a point. No, every time you spend $1 you get a point. So if you spend, no wait, I said that wrong. Every time you, so if I spent $100, I get 10 points. So there we go. So every $100 you get 10 points, and that's how I buy my makeup. So I use my points to go in and buy new makeup. So it's awesome. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for tuning in, and have a wonderful day, and good luck with your makeup routine. Bye.